This is a segment where we take a look at a board game based on an IP or a theme, and I tell you if the mechanisms and the IP mix together or not. In this case, we're looking at Friday the 13th, Horror at Camp Crystal. In this game, Jason Voorhees is trying to track you guys down. So the majority of what you're going to be doing in this game is drawing these tokens from a bag and hoping that you get lucky. If you're able to draw a Jason one, you are safe. But if you were to draw a second Jason, then you would bust. I'm sure a lot of us have played pressure luck games like that. So what you're trying to do is get set collection on these to score points, but they will all individually score points. For example, if I get 3 of a kind, I can double the score of another one, so of an entire type. That can be very beneficial. Now I can choose when I go back. If you go back, you take your character here and you're able to get a bonus for going back, but you're going to get a larger bonus the longer you stay in the game. Each round, there'll be a certain set collection. If you get certain ones, it'll be worth additional victory points, which is nice. You'll play this for 5 rounds. Whoever has the most points is going to be your winner. So it's a pressure luck game, and it works okay. There are some thematic disconnects, like the fact that there is no body count. Friday the 13th was all about body counts. In this one, nobody dies. You simply go back to your cabin without your stuff, wah, wah, and you try again the next day. With that said, the IP does work a little bit in the tension that you build. I always felt like these movies, although sometimes it would be relegated to the gore factor, the tension of Jason chasing you down, and you get that from pulling for the bag. I need to get that tripler, I need to get that doubler, but I need to get back into that bag. I need to get back into the mess and see if Jason will get, don't go in there, don't go in there. You know, you're always screaming at the screen, but you gotta go back in there to the bag. So in that respect, it gives me the tension that I would have. Now, you might say, hey, you're grasping at straws, but it does do that for me. We were laughing and chasing about it, but how Jason's gonna get you if you go back in that bag. I found the theme was a little paced on, but that tension, the feeling of the game really came through for me. So I'd probably put this in the middle and say it doesn't really feel like the movies, doesn't really feel like it. There's a lot of jumps, but that one little aspect really worked for me. Overall, I liked the game. We had a great time with it. It's going on my Halloween shelf of games to play around Halloween.